It's the Don't Make It Weird podcast with your hosts, Daniel and Dinosaurus.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Don't Make It Weird podcast. I am one of your hosts, Daniel Quigley, and I am joined by the dynamic diamond of disaster, Dinosaurus. What is going on, Dina?
I really wanted to use like a different intro, but I didn't think of anything, so I don't.
And once again, we are proving we're the most professional podcast in all of the land, and we are off to a great start. Also, a quick update for the folks at home. We are no longer friends with Belgium. They stopped loving us. We are friends with Canada. Canada thinks that we are the
Team Canada.
Team Canada. We're the 282nd.
Go maple syrup.
There we go. We got a flag. Now we're the 282nd.
82nd, not the 282nd.
Is it it's 282nd?
226.
God, already?
Is it? Wait, am I wrong?
This is perfect. This is so perfect. Go on.
Whatever, Canada likes us.
Just keep going.
200s. We're like, there's like 200 better podcasts in Canada, but Canada kind of
Somewhere in the 200s.
Yeah, somewhere in the 200s.
I texted my mom, so I'll find it.
Oh my god. Man, I'm so excited. We are just killing the guests that are coming up now. We have got two individuals that you may have seen trying to tell you about their issues. Maybe date some robots. I don't know. But first of all, let me welcome Anthony to the podcast. Anthony, what is going on, man?
Hello, everyone. Hey Daniel. Hey, Dina. Hey, Sean. Thanks for having us. / me.
So what you guys have missed
What's up?
off air is that Dinosaurus admitted that she has never seen the Lost Boys and didn't know it exists. So right now, Anthony and
Come on, man.
is not pleased with us. He is. This is a very angry Anthony right now.
Yeah, I'm furious. I'm fuming. I'm just like, I'm livid. I have my hair is on fire with just frustration. I don't know what to do with myself anymore. I'm gonna start calling Dina by the wrong name. I'm gonna call her Jess. I'm gonna call her Daniel. I'm gonna call her Sean. I'm gonna call her. I'm probably not gonna call her ever because how dare she do this to us and betray us in such a way? I understand that you're young.
You, Dinosaurus.
How dare you, Dinosaurus?
And there is a part two to this team. There is a part two to this team. A man known by a very formal name. A very formal name. And I need everyone to get this right. This is Mr. Steven, the Wild Card. What is going on, buddy?
Nothing much. I'm actually also too recovering from the atrocious information I learned prior to us starting this filming, because the Lost Boys is like what Anthony and I's friendship is like founded upon. It's like the basic structure, and the fact that she doesn't know who G. Tom Mac is.
Oh my god, it's unbelievable.
No, it's I mean, like the Lost Boys incredible sister. It's like basically the capital of our love. It is like the home where we built our just
You know what?
the foundation
I'm so
of our
fucking
beautiful
sorry.
love.
And like
It was the
mortar
seed of our love. The tree grew.
Hold on. Dina's drinking wine straight out of the bottle right now as a not even a punishment. That's just what she wants to do.
Wait. It might not be wine, guys. It might be blood. Not that she'd understand what we're talking about because
it's like she would know the scene where David
But it was just like, oh man.
drink the blood, Michael. Oh wait, you wouldn't get that reference, would you?
So
Would you?
Are we going to have a whole discussion about Haim versus Feldman?
What is happening?
This is going to be cilantro 2.0.
These are all words that are for. She has no idea what's going on. It's almost like she's like a dinosaur or something.
Oh god. So we are exactly like
so ancient.
1 minute in and we've completely gone off the rails. So this whole episode is going to be us bullying Dina. So
It's what I do. I derail Anthony's show every week. So
man, I'm so excited. This is the most people that we've ever had on the podcast. Like I almost feel like this needs to be like a sitcom. Like it's gonna be like 4 dudes and Dina. There's 4. I don't know what the French for 4 is.
I mean,
we're almost
that's
that
gonna leave
mean.
us open to
4 guys, a girl, and a money tree.
Hey, TurboTax,
Yeah, so
sponsor us. Sorry.
we are constantly whoring ourselves out for sponsors. So TurboTax, if you see her money tree, think about us. You know, it's fine. Nice. Yeah, whatever. All right. So for the folks at home that don't know, Anthony and Mr. Steven the Wild Card, because I feel like that's how I have to say your name. Like, if someone's got, like, Wild Card in their name.
First of all, it's Dr. Stevie Wildcard.
My father was Steven Wildcard.
Steven.
Oh, no.
Dr. Steven Wildcard.
The third, actually. My father and his father before him were wild cards. No one ever knew what they were going to do.
See, I thought this whole time that it was like wheeled card.
The weird card.
Like it was like,
The
It
weird
was like a
card
finish.
family.
Yeah, it was like a finish.
it was wheeled card.
Wild Card.
No, I don't know.
It was this like random self-appointed nickname, and I forget which episode of the podcast, and it just stuck.
It was really early.
We can't
but,
even
yeah.
plug it.
Oh, wait.
So speaking of the podcast.
Speaking of the podcast,
Steven and Mr. Doctor the Wild Card have an excellent podcast. It's called We Have Issues. You can find it on YouTube, major podcast services, Twitter. They are literally everywhere. If you send a messenger pigeon, you can probably find the Wild Card. Guys, tell us a little bit about the podcast. What do we need to know about it?
Anthony?
You want to do it, Steven, or do you want me to do it?
No, you got this.
Oh
I've
my
been getting a lot
God.
of love. I feel like I have too much love right now. I feel kind of guilty. It's because of
All
a
right.
nickname. You need to have a nickname, buddy.
I don't need a nickname.
Antoine
I'm
Starpuncher.
fine. It's Star.
He's the Star
I'm Antoine Starpuncher.
Esquire.
So
we could throw
Antoine
an Esquire
Starpuncher
on
and
the
Steven-
Dr. Starpuncher.
Esquire. Dr. Starpuncher, Esquire. But every week, every week the Wild Card
Dr.
and
Wild
Dr.
Card.
Starpuncher, Esquire get together. But every week we get together, and we've been trying to make comic books since we were, wee lads, like super children in high school. Like we were trying to make comic books together, and we always drew and tried to make stories together. But something always got in the way, be it like we were too young and like immature to actually get something done, or as we
It was
grew
me
up, we
every
had, like,
time. It was
families
me.
coming together. It was always Steven. It was always Steven. I don't want to
Just
throw him
like
under that
drawing like
particular bus,
boobs
but you know what?
instead. Like,
It was me, Austin.
Listen,
it was
what
me
would
all
happen is-
along.
It was always him. So I would write a story. I would write a comic book. I'd write like a full issue of something, and then Steven would come along and draw like 2 beautiful pages, and then just celebrate them for 4 months at a time. And you'd be like, I did 2 pages. What did you do?
was 2.
Well, you wrote 22 pages. I drew 2. So Steven would just celebrate.
Sounds like a fair trade to me.
Forever.
yeah, it totally does.
It does.
I went to art school. That's a fair trade.
So that would happen forever. We kind of gave up at one point. We gave up making stuff together at one point. I went out on my own, like going down the only road I've ever known, and I tried to make a comic book by myself.
Yeah, we're gonna add in that audio.
Like a drifter, I was born to make comics alone.
Speaking of, dude, I used to think it said Twister there, which made no sense. Like if you really think about it, like a Twister, I was born to walk alone. I thought it was like a lone tornado, but then later found out in life that it was a
Okay,
drifter.
I mean-
But continue. Sorry.
Could you imagine, like,
I mean, you don't often see sister tornadoes. I mean, you can.
You don't.
It
It's
happens.
one. It's
like,
one
you know,
dude.
but it's,
Or girl.
I'm just saying, like, you weren't far off. It could have been that, and that might have been cooler. So I went by myself for a while. I made my own comic book. I was getting ready to publish it, and then I got scared, and I was like, I don't know how to advertise this or how to market things. I'm really bad at stuff. So I thought, okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna make a podcast about it.
that's me too. I'm
Totally
gonna say,
and I can't stop laughing.
Dina, we've talked about this being professional with dogs.
Sorry, I just like puppies. Okay, I'm sorry, Antoine Starpuncher. Go ahead.
Damn it, Dina.
No, it's cool. And it's Dr. Antoine.
This is why Belgium
Starpuncher,
doesn't like
Esquire,
us.
But no big deal. It's fine, Dina. You get names wrong too.
I didn't go to 4 years of star punching school.
Fucking hell.
I'm just saying. I feel like this
I'm
podcast
kidding.
has a
I
lot of people that draw
apologize,
2
Dina.
pages. I feel like these are all Stevens, and like you're just Anthony.
No, just
Sean may very well be the Anthony of this podcast, actually. Just shaking his head.
Speaking of which, I forgot to introduce, because I'm an awful friend in Awful Co's, the only adult in the room, producer Sean. Not Esquire, not a doctor. He is just the only one that has any technical knowledge of anything here. So, hi, Sean.
hello, Anthony. Hello, Dina. Hello, Steven.
I don't get a hello because I've already fucked up beyond all recognition.
Numerous times.
Did you guys hear something?
We have a counter.
I hear like another puppy.
I hear a dog or a cat. Or, there's something.
I just hear like a pterodactyl, like. That's-
Dina is literally like Doug from Up whenever he sees a squirrel.
Just every single time. And she also produces
real.
all the sound effects for our show. So every sound effect you
Yep.
is Dina.
That was me. Did you see it? My mouth moved.
And for the folks playing at home, she also randomly does things in sign language. I have no idea what it is because I'm just an ignorant American. So,
I've already done like 3 that you haven't caught. So
God damn it. That's going to be our next drinking game. So, I'm going to get all over that. So, in addition to that, and Mr. Steven Dr. the Wild Card, you are not part of the other Anthony projects because Anthony is a polyamorous podcaster. I heard you have another podcast out there called Are They Still Together? Talk to me about it, baby.
Yeah, I created a podcast called Are They Still Together? It was because Steven and I were on the rocks. We weren't doing so great as a friendship. I was like, you know what, Steven, if you're not going to be there for me, if you're not going to finish this comic book, baby, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to set up my number 2 right over here. It's soon going to be my number 1. You know?
Zoe, for the record, you're number 1 in all of our hearts. You're way too good for all of us, Zoe.
That's true.
I've actually challenged her to more.
Zoe is amazing.
true.
On the next episode of Are They Still Together? Anthony and Steven. Are they still together?
So what ended up happening is, so Steven and I have been doing this podcast and it's been going really well. Our comic book is really coming together. We launched a Kickstarter and we got funded in the first day. So everything's been going really well. And I thought, how can I give myself more work so I can get like less done with this project? I was like, how can I match Steven's level of commitment to this particular project?
So good. 31 pages. 31.
I love you so much. But what really happened is, so then I met Zoe on Twitter, and she is just this like really hilarious, amazingly talented person who hates Steven.
Specifically.
And so we bonded over our mutual hatred of Steven. No. So Steven and Zoe have a lot of things in common in that I love them both and I don't trust either of them independently. So I need both of them to make sure I'm going to succeed because I can't do it alone because I need people like them who are actually talented and amazing. So Zoe and I every single week get together and we will. It's true. Every week Zoe and I get together and we watch a movie that has some sort of relationship in it, and we try to determine whether or not the relationship, like the cinematic relationship, will last beyond the credits of the movie. Because most movies we kind of are led to assume that everyone lives happily ever after, but not the case. So we break it down. We kind of go in depth with these movies that most people just kind of dismiss as like popcorn, superficial flicks. And it's been kind of cool so far. We've recorded 4 episodes. So
Dina, off air, we were talking about the Don't Make It Weird podcast's idea for the next couple that they need to see. What do you think? Do you want to tell the folks at home what the Don't Make It Weird officially endorses as the next movie?
I don't remember that conversation. What the fuck are we talking about?
Damn it, Dina!
I don't remember jack shit. I have the worst memory. I watched the first episode of Firefly again for like the umpteenth time last night. I watched it again today because I can't fucking remember what happened. What show did we talk about?
God damn it, Dina! I am the one with the bad memory. You're supposed to be the smart one. You're the smart one.
If you were the one that suggested it, then that's why I just in one ear and out the other. I just threw it out.
This is smart. So the Don't Make It Weird podcast has officially endorsed Dirk Diggler and Roller Girl from Boogie Nights. We want to know, are they still together?
We didn't have that conversation because I've never seen that movie.
We had like a 20-minute conversation about this, Dina. 10 minutes.
Was I drunk?
I was there.
No, it was.
I was there for the whole conversation.
It was like
me. It was
20 minutes ago before we started the episode.
Yeah, it was before we started the episode. Yeah. We did the whole Mark Wahlberg thing.
You were over there like this?
Yeah.
He was doing his Mark Wahlberg impersonation. He was impersonating Mark Wahlberg.
Dina's 23 going on 80.
She's like Memento. Although she wouldn't know that movie either.
She wouldn't.
We did.
She looks at her tattoos.
Wait, what movie? What episode are we on?
Wait.
let's move on to the game, you guys. We have limited time today.
All right, tell us about the game. Tell us the rules, producer Sean.
All right, so we will be playing True Confessions. Our contestants today are Daniel, Dina, and Dr. Steven Wildgaard.
Das Wildgaard.
Nice.
The rules are simple. We'll have Daniel go first this time, just because Steven's never played before. We want to give him a good idea of what's happening before we put him in the spotlight. But Daniel has prepared 2 stories. One's true and one is fake. You guys will choose one or two, whichever one you want to hear. He will reveal his story, confess it, sell it as if it's true, whether it's not true, whether it's true or not. And then after 60 seconds of you guys interrogating him, you will decide if he told the truth or if his story is fake. And then we'll rotate to all 3 of you. Do the same.
I should let you guys know that I'm currently on a winning streak of 1. So out of all of our episodes and all the games that we've done, I've won exactly 1 time. And it was in the last episode. So be ready. I'm going to be on. I'm going to be on point, boys and girls.
It's true.
Boy, I got you.
All right.
I got you on this one.
So Steven is our guest playing today. So why don't you decide story number 1 or story number 2 for Daniel?
Ooh. Number 2.
Oh, all right.
Number 2.
Wait, we have video footage of me predicting what he was going to say. I'm just saying. Okay, go ahead.
Wow, 50% chance of getting it right, and you nailed it.
There's a 0% chance you've seen Lost Boys.
Daniel, Dr. Steven chose story number 2. Are you ready?
I'm absolutely ready. Let's go.
All right, let's hear it.
A tale as old as time. My first ever hickey was from a guy.
60 seconds on the clock.
How did you know this guy?
I knew him from a concert that I showed up at.
Where was it on your body?
How old were you?
On my neck, where hickeys generally are.
Okay. Okay.
Not necessarily, but we'll go past that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
How old were you?
A stranger?
What's his
You
name?
didn't know this guy?
Oh, yeah.
Did not know this guy.
How old were you?
I was 16. I had not yet gotten my driver's license.
How old
but
was
I
he? That's creepy.
No, definitely.
What was the concert?
It was the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Midnight showing.
That's not that's
16.
But that's not a concert. Did you say concert? It sounded like you said
there was
that's
concert.
not
a
a
live
concert.
cast.
That's a
There was
play.
live music.
But there's a live cast, so you're calling it a concert?
But
Was it someone in the show that did it?
Yes.
Uncultured swine.
It was someone. Were you in the show?
I was not in the show. I was an audience member.
And you received a hickey
So
from
did you go with?
was
from
it
one of
during the
actors?
show?
Sorry, what?
All right, time's up.
Oh shit.
Is Daniel
I think
telling the
he's
truth?
a fucking liar.
I don't know, man. If he's lying, he's good. And I wouldn't want to be in a relationship
like he
with him.
took this
I wouldn't want to be the
story
one to
from
give him
a
a
friend.
hickey, that's for sure. That's what I'm letting you know right now.
Well, my heart is broken. Thank
And
you.
you're missing out, buddy. No, I think he's telling the truth. I do.
All right, the crowd's divided.
I think he's telling the
I saw
truth
some
because
of
of the
his
concert
tells.
situation where he was called out for it not being a concert, but he was like, "Well, it was kind of a concert." Like, and he was like defending that, like as if he messed up, but he didn't.
It was a bad choice of words,
yes,
right?
that's what I'm thinking. It's making me nervous
All right,
about my
Daniel.
stories.
I
I think my
haven't.
stories.
I still listen. I understand he's not competing, but I still need to know what Dr. Esquire Puncher thinks.
Oh yeah, let's hear what Anthony
okay.
thinks.
Oh, it's not that I think that it's impossible, but it's like really messed up that someone who is performing on a show would give a hickey to a child. So I'd like to imagine that it didn't happen.
I know the answer
I
to
mean,
this
that'd be
question.
pretty weird. You gotta be the.
Okay, I'm going to
Shit,
say
Sean
you're lying
knows.
just because,
Oh,
like,
fuck.
I'm hoping that people wouldn't do that. But who knows?
All right, so the answer is this is the truth.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So for the
is.
record, I'm a happily married man
You're a
to my wife. So what it is that it was a midnight showing, and there's traditions that anyone who's a Rocky virgin has to go on stage at the beginning of the show. So girls would have to put whipped cream in their mouth, put a little cherry on top, and the cast member would get the cherry out of the whipped cream. And men had to go get a fucking hickey from one of the people. Now they had no idea what my age was. They couldn't have possibly known. But that was
Okay, I
the
guess that's fair, but-
initiation to being a Rocky Horror Picture Show contestant. And the best part, the cherry on top, is that my mom was the one who dropped me off at the show, and my mom was the one who picked me up. So she had to walk in, see me with a giant hickey on my neck, and be like,
Wow.
Yes.
so yeah, first hickey.
And how old
She
were
like
you?
didn't ask
14?
questions. She like knew.
I was like 15.
16.
It was before
16?
I had my license, but I wasn't
15,
like
okay.
11?
super young.
Dr. Wildcard, are you ready?
I think I'm going to change one of my stories in my head.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, you can do that up until the buzzer.
Okay.
But which story am I going with, guys?
Yeah, one or two. Dina and Daniel, choose. Dina and
I
Daniel,
already
choose.
said mine. I
Oh.
said one.
Number one. All right.
Did I or did I not terrify my 8-year-old brother in full ninja garb?
60 seconds on the clock.
what?
How old were you?
I'm 10 years older than my brother, so I was 18 at the time.
What is full ninja garb? What did you have?
Well, I had a black t-shirt, black pants, and I took another black t-shirt and made a ninja mask out of it and tied the arms to make the ninja mask.
Did you have a sword?
Did you have a sword?
I had I had a plastic
That was
sigh.
amazing. Well played.
Where did this take place? Like in your house, around the corner,
The
what?
family home.
Did you do a ninja roll at any point?
So they didn't like hit him up.
I
in
did
the
not
house?
do a ninja roll. My brother, my sweet little brother, was playing
hands.
a video game, and I snuck in through the window.
What?
Was the window just like unlocked? Do you keep your window unlocked? And
It was
Florida.
unlocked.
We don't
I
keep our
unlocked it
windows
prior
unlocked.
to doing it, obviously.
What floor did this take place in? How many? Like what?
We're in Florida, and we're not necessarily rich, so it was the first floor.
One story. Yeah.
We don't have basements
Were there
here.
bushes out front?
What's up?
What kind of bush?
Oh, they
Were
were
there bushes outside the window, and what kind?
not in front of that window in particular. There was a palm tree.
How full was
All right,
the bush?
all right. Time's up.
Bullshit. A palm tree. That's so stereotypical. Okay, go ahead.
Dina
Sorry.
and Daniel.
Sorry, I
It's
have one more.
Dr.
I have one more
Fieldcard
question. How
telling the
how
truth.
full was the bush?
No.
That's cheating.
Time's up, buddy. Time's up, buddy.
It's cheating.
All right, Dinosaurus, what do you got?
I don't know Stevie Wildcard very well. I just want to go liar. That's all. It's probably true, but like I really wanted to shout it.
I mean,
so.
from what I've seen of Dr. the Steven Wildcard, I mean, I feel like this is on brand, something that he could and would do. Who has a plastic sigh?
Yeah.
You always had the sword was a go-to. So I'm calling you a
Who
liar,
has a plastic
sir.
He's
sigh?
a real story.
I'm calling you
Someone
a
that wants to
lie.
scare their brother.
We're not going to ask Anthony because I'm sure he already knows the answer to this question.
I do.
does.
I do.
Yeah. So,
Liar.
is it true or false?
You say liar? This story
both think
is
you're lying, yes.
100% true. So, would you like the story? Do I tell the story now? Is that how it works?
Yeah, give us the
Yeah,
story.
you tell the story.
I can totally confirm.
Tell the story.
I can totally
He can-
confirm
he-
that his brother does have a legitimate fear of ninjas. Like I've known him since he was 10 years old, and I know for a
You traumatized him.
I did.
he
I'm not the
traumatized
reason why he's.
his brother.
I'm not the reason why he's afraid of ninjas, but I'm the reason why it's forever
so
there.
funny.
So
You cemented it.
It's
My
a real
brother-
thing. It exists. I didn't
I'm
believe
10
it.
years older than
I
him.
did the same thing. We all tried to scare. Brent. Yeah, go on.
So I'm 10 years older than him, and I was a horrible, like when I was younger, I was just such a jerk to my siblings. But I'm the oldest sibling. I have two sisters and a younger brother. My brother is like significantly younger than all of us. My brother was terrified of ninjas. So I thought it'd be hilarious if I pranked him with it. So I went into the room while he was playing GameCube. He was playing Zelda. And I'm like, oh, what you doing, buddy? He's like, oh, I'm just playing Zelda. And I'm like unlocking the window and I creaked it up a little bit. I'm like, that's cool, man. All right, man, I'll talk to you later. So I walked out of the room, got into my full ninja garb, and like crept around the house, opened the window, and he did that thing where he's playing the game and then he notices something in his perips, and then he turns. And like I'm like rising cinematically like from the window, and when I tell you this little boy's eyes, like when he locked eyes with me, he like accepted his fate. Like he was like, no, and then he just cowered on the floor and accepted it. Like I was just gonna murder him because this is the ninja. This is the thing he's been afraid of. His boogeyman is at his doorstep.
Wow.
Yep. That's what I did to
Wow,
that poor
that is
child.
beautiful.
That poor
You know how
eight-year-old
to
child.
paint a picture, man. I feel like I was there.
If only he could paint a comic book.
But yeah, that's a 100% true story.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible! Oh my
Everything
god!
should
Excellent.
come with my gut. Fucking palm tree. Jesus.
All right,
It's so on brand for Florida.
Great job, Steven.
Yeah,
Great
that
job.
really, that's what sold me.
Man, I'm excited. Dina is a habitual champion in this game, so this is big time. We need all hands on deck. I need everyone's A game.
So, number 1 or number 2 for Dina?
Star Puncher Esquire, what do you think?
Number 2.
Number 2. Dina, are you ready?
I'm ready. Okay, I once went to a party that got raided by the police on the beach.
All right, 60 seconds on the clock.
Where do you live?
I mean, who in Florida hasn't?
I live in...
She lives in Florida, dude. It happened.
Yeah, I live in Florida.
Yeah, I feel like this is so generic that it... All right,
This is so generic. But then again, maybe it's
I
the
got
one thing that
away.
Team has
Does
never
that help?
actually experienced. Okay. So, how old were you at the time? 12, of course.
17. Yeah, 12.
So you
she
were a
was-
grandma by then. Okay.
why did they raid you?
Still hadn't even seen Lost Boys yet. I mean, she was 17 years old.
we only have limited
I
time.
guess some people...
wait,
I guess
wait.
people were doing drugs. I don't...
People were doing drugs, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was pretty big. It
Did
was
you
a big
drive
party.
there?
No, I drove with my friend, but like...
Did you have like a room there?
Did
or was
all
it
of your friends get away?
outside
Did
of the
anyone
hotel?
get caught?
Yeah, did anyone get caught? Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people got caught. I did not get caught because I'm sneaky
How'd
as
you get
fuck.
out of it? How'd you escape?
So when the police were like, everybody freeze or whatever, I was like with my brother and I was like, we're gonna
Time's
slowly
up.
back away from... Oh, okay.
She's lying. She's a lying sack of shit.
Final answer?
That's my final answer.
I think she's a liar too, because here's the thing: Dina's stories are so goddamn outrageous that this one almost feels too normal.
It's tame,
Her
right?
escape was just so lame.
That's what I was thinking too.
That's it.
I mean, I didn't get to the full escape, but that's fine.
She's lying.
I'm going liar.
So everyone agrees she's lying.
Esquire.
Yeah.
Dina?
Yeah, I'll say she's lying too.
All right, fine, that's fair. I'm lying. It was somebody else's plan. It's fine.
This is
God damn
At
it.
least you know that you're too interesting to tell a lame story like that.
That's true. Yeah, for
It
sure.
was cool.
Like,
holy shit.
No,
I mean,
it's like-
it's
I was like, that's something that we've
I
experienced.
should have
don't
fought
know-
the
I don't think-
police in that story. God
Yep.
damn it.
That would have been more realistic. I would have
That's
said
our
yes.
life.
and that everyone was true confessions. We've all gotten to know who's the truth tellers and who are the liars. But now we are getting on to something that I am so freaking excited about. So this is how I was first turned on to Anthony. Not just his good looks. I mean, they're, turned me on too. But he is known in our Twitter sphere for dating robots, dating bots and scammers, and looking for love in all the best places. And he has got a very special reading for us today. And I'm so excited. Tell us first of all, tell us how this all came about. How did you get started looking for love in all the Bitcoins?
Okay, so what actually happened is I've been single for a while, and after a while I got on like the dating apps and like the dating sites, and so I had the same experiences that everyone else has on there. But my favorite experiences on there, depressingly, were when scammers would try to follow me and try to like message me. So I would message them back, and I would like my favorite thing to do was just to continue to message them until they eventually broke and like started actually speaking, because what always ends up happening is they these bots and these scammers start off like just copy pasting like their prompts to me, and then there's simple responses, and it becomes really predictable. But because it's predictable, you have like a formula, like you get like a format, so you can start like messing with them, and it's fun. So like someone would be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I'd be like, "Oh, listen, don't talk to me unless you have like a beautiful website to show me, or else like it's no dice." And then they would send me like their ridiculous website or whatever it is, and I'd be like, "Zip, like I'm into this, let's do this." So we just like I messed with them. So yeah, so anyway, so I was just doing that like for myself because it was funny. Like it was, it was just something to like occupy my time. It was like better than just getting like angry at it, at the whole system. So, but then I started getting these DMs on Twitter, and they were very obvious bots, you know, like they're just like clear scammers. I would look at their profile and it was like either they didn't post anything or they posted only like the most scammy Bitcoiny nonsense ever, you know, or whatever it may be. So I began to just respond to them as if they were real people, but I always kind of try to form a story around it in some way, and I try to I joke around with them and see if I can get them to break a little bit, you know, and see what they can do. So I've been doing this for a while, just for myself. So I have this whole library of these things. Recently, I started posting them, and people begin to like them. So other people are doing this as well, and it's so great that everyone seems to like enjoy the same hobby, and it makes me feel less alone. So I don't have to talk to bots as often.
Those scammers are getting so pissed. Like you're like single-handedly destroying the business.
Oh, okay. So recently, this is a very recent one. So what one of the downsides / one of the hilarious drawbacks of this whole situation is I have to live with perpetual pessimism and the fear that people are just going to be messing with me. I'm constantly just under the assumption that I'm under attack by everyone on Twitter who just wants to get the best of the guy who gets the bots.
That's valid.
Like that's what it is. It is
valid.
like now
That's
I
fair.
know so what happens is, I'll get bots and I'm like, okay, when did they start? Have they been doing this for a few months? Because if it was only this month, it could just be one of my followers who's like, look at what I did. I made fun of Anthony and he thought he was talking to a bot. So it's like, I understand that the whole arm wrestling, peeing contest of I want to get the best of the guy who gets the bots or whatever. But so this is what happened. So most recently I got one and I noticed that one of my friends, my mortal enemy Shannon, was following them.
Damn it, Shannon.
So my mortal...
God damn it.
Yeah, so my mortal enemy Shannon was following this person, and I was like, you know what? This is suspicious. No one should follow this person except for me. And the only reason I'm following them is because I know they're going to message me, and I want to talk to these bots. So I was like, I started getting suspicious of it because they were almost immediately human. You know, like in a very specific and suspicious way. And you'll see in the chat that I almost immediately assume it's Shannon right away, because Shannon, she is my adversary. We're in a heated battle. It is a feud. It's war. It's what
Shannon
it is.
is to him as Zoe is to me. I mean, that's just basically what it is. I'm gonna kill you, Zoe. No,
That's fair.
No, that's it. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Zoe's gonna show up dead, and everybody's gonna blame Stevie Wildcard.
Das Wildcard.
That's what's gonna happen.
Have you prepared a reading to do with Steven, or?
Yes. So I've prepared a reading to do with Steven. Yeah, I prepared to do a reading with Steven in which I'll just play myself, and Steven will play the bot / potentially Shannon, and you'll see what happens as we go, and we'll talk about it. Okay? So
I'm gonna
Steven,
set the
you have it pulled
mood.
up?
I sure do, buddy. You sweet thing over there. That's not what the bot said. That's what I said.
Oh.
So. Hello, sir. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing so well. It's been 6 months since I violently attacked a man, and I feel like I'm really making progress. I've learned my triggers, and I'm doing my best to avoid them. Every day is a blessing, as long as nobody mentions... And I blocked out the I, but it says BT coin around me. I'm the hunkiest of Dorius. How are you, good fine sir?
It's okay.
Your day is just okay? But you're above the ground. Good fine sir. The day is yours.
You are amazing. Am just here for business, you say. You don't want to hear it?
Business?
Yeah. It's like you don't want to hear anything like that.
I can already feel my heartbeat in my eyes. The fire is rising.
Fire?
Sorry.
Hey, Fred. It's all about investment. Are you there?
1, 2, 3, 4 deep breaths. Please, sir, you know not what you do. Our friendship means everything to me, but I have a family. I have walls that I can patch no longer.
5, time for work. This dude's bold.
Fucking Shannon. Shannon!
No. Please don't say that.
Fucking Shannon.
Shannon was my first friend I met here, okay?
Shannon is nobody's friend. She hates us all.
Why?
Why? Why is the sun a massive explosion of fire and death? Why are the trees tall and easy to draw? Why do birds suddenly appear every time that you're near? It's in her nature. She is made of evil and hatred.
I think you amend her the way you want her to be. I was here for business, but you dragged me into Shannon discussion. Here he comes, full bot. Are you in WhatsApp? Should I read the number? +1. You got it.
No, it's a. It's like, so they
I'm not gonna read the
number.
number. I'm not gonna get someone else scammed.
So I said, what do you know of the Shannon?
Let's discuss that over there. I will help issue between you and her, okay?
What has she told you about us?
Nothing. I don't know anything about you guys.
What's your relationship with her? She was your first friend. Everything I know of the beast leads me to believe that you are in her employ. You are working to destroy me. I sense the words of Bitcoin just prepared to bounce from the tongue of your thumbs.
I meet her here online to do business with her.
And she converted you into her fold? I don't blame you, my friend.
Hey, I'm here for business, okay?
It's the eyebrows. They're full of hair and magic.
See? Am not what think. He's Kevin from The Office.
I'm pretty sure you were. Nice. I'm pretty sure you were exactly what I think, but go on. So at this point, I totally thought it was Shannon. I was like, all right, this is getting silly.
If you are not interested, leave it.
Oh, I'm interested in converting you. It is my duty to bring the fallen back into the light. I can save you from the Shannon.
Am not saying anything again.
You tell your lord that I am ready for her.
We haven't met before, okay? This guy's upset.
Tell me where your allegiance lies. Are you a Shan on or a Shan off? Choose your destiny.
Hey, give me some respect, okay? Don't cause me, okay?
So then I say, choose, Carl. And he sends a picture of an old man. I don't like.
With a big old
He sends a
Bitcoin behind it.
picture of an old.
Oh my god.
So he sends a picture of an old man, and he says,
Agent of Bitcoin, respect yourself, young man.
"Wait, did you say Bitcoin? I thought you were one of those Batcoin crazies. Tell me more."
Because he's blocked it out this whole time. If only you are interested.
Oh, I'm interested. If you promise to be a Shan off from this day forth.
And this dude does not hesitate to drop his first friend from Twitter instantaneously. Okay, fine. I am getting back to you to give you as much information as possible about this investment alternative.
I need you to say it, John. Tell me you are a Shan off.
Excuse me, what is Shan off? 2 minutes later, this dude waits 2 minutes before saying, say something.
So I write enemies.
I hate that.
Right? So I hate it. So I write enemies of the Shannons, the rightful keepers of the light and scourge of the Batcoin menace. Say it proudly.
Okay. Enemy of Shannons. Are you okay now?
So I write, I am. You may contact me at my WhatsApp number, and I make up a number, and I write, you make sure you use the code dinosaurs.
Okay. Beautiful ending.
We love dinosaurs.
Love them. That was killer.
Oh, so good.
You know, Anthony sent me that ahead of time, but I purposely didn't read it because I wanted to have an authentic reaction to it while we were recording.
Oh, fuck.
They're
I've read
good.
it multiple times, unfortunately, because
Yeah,
it's really
I saw it live, but hearing the reading adds a whole new energy to it, and I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh my god, we could do like
Yeah, it wasn't until like
great.
the very end that I was like, oh. Yep.
I could do like
I
this.
definitely thought it was Shannon for most of it, for sure. But
And now is time for us to get personal. We're going to dig deep. We're going to find all of the juicy details from Anthony and Steven's lives. Hard-hitting questions by Dinosaurus. Dina, take it away.
Alrighty, first question is for Antoine Starpuncher.
Esquire.
What 2 items would you take with you if you... What?
Esquire. Say his name right.
Esquire.
Dr. Starpuncher.
Dr. Antoine Starpuncher Esquire the third.
The third!
So sorry. Okay, you know what?
Goddamn respect on
No,
that.
it's my fucking show. Leave me the fuck alone.
I can call you fucking turd hat if I want, okay? It's my show.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I'm here for you.
Okay, everybody shut the fuck up, okay? I just need a fucking minute.
No way.
Jesus. Okay.
Sorry.
I'm professional. I'm professional. Okay. What 2 items would you take with you if you were shipwrecked on a deserted island and all food and water were already there and taken care of for you?
Okay, and obviously I can't cheat and just be like something that's going to get me off the island, right? Like the whole
Yeah,
idea is
that's
just
bullshit.
like what would
We're
I
not
use on the
fucking
island
playing
to
that
appreciate
game.
it? Right. We're not doing that
no.
nonsense. Okay, so I would take the entire series collection of The Simpsons and the stuff to watch it.
So, like, that could
that
potentially
count
be
as
more
two
than
things? Do I
one
need
thing,
more?
though.
No, I'm going to count the unit.
Just pack it in one bag, you know?
Simpsons TV and DVD.
Some sort of power
No,
source.
it's a tablet. It's a tablet.
need power.
He's bringing a tablet that's
Okay, but-
loaded with all of the Simpsons.
That's right.
solar
that's right.
power.
See, there you go.
Okay, then you have a
So
second
it's a
thing.
tablet loaded with all.
No, it's a tab.
Ooh, I get a second thing.
He has a solar powered generator and a tablet that views
can I
Simpsons.
bring-
That's what he has.
Can I bring
love it.
Steven? He's not a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's a noun.
Wait, hold on a
force him to
second. Steven, do you identify as a thing?
I do. I'm the thing from the Fantastic
All
Four.
right, he's objectified. He's
All
a
right.
thing now.
All
All right,
right,
those
so
are
I'm
your
gonna
2
bring.
things. That's it. That's all you get. That's
Yep.
the rest of your life.
Thank you.
Wait, do you get, like, new seasons?
There's no need for new
I
seasons.
don't need
of
them.
The
It's
Simpsons.
okay.
Yeah.
There are 31 seasons.
No, there's like
of The
there's
Simpsons.
it's like 30 years worth of episodes to
All
watch.
right.
It
All right,
is.
I was
It's
just- I was just
31.
checking. Okay.
And to be fair, Steve and I could just hang out and it would be amazing.
So you guys would at some point
Do
just
stuff.
start like doing your own Simpsons episodes, like just enacting it.
Maybe I'll find.
Yeah, I
maybe
can
I'll finally
imagine
watch
them.
it.
yeah.
Both, they'll both lose their minds
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
create their own bot relationship things. Like
100% we would build people out of whatever food was around, whatever was around. We would probably start, we would have a whole season, maybe a whole year of just hating each other and threatening one another and thinking like it was his fault, it was my fault, which one of us is a vampire, what's going on? Like, is Steven to blame? Am I to blame? Are we going to fight each other? We would fight each other, and then we get over fighting each other, and then we love each other. We probably get married. We're not. I mean, if we know
It's
we're
going to
be
cut
there
to
forever,
70s
like,
music
I
at
love
some
Steven.
point. Yeah.
and
sure.
and it would all be a part of the We Have Issues podcast, even though you weren't recording the whole time.
We're looking at a camera.
That's
But you were convinced it was being broadcast to the world.
Wake up, Anthony.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
So,
Next question is for Stevie Wildcard.
Wild cards.
Became
That
German.
accent's getting worse and worse.
Wildcard. Wildcard.
Wildcard. How would you sell hot chocolate in Florida in the summer?
With ice. No, I was kidding. I was kidding.
Iced hot chocolate.
We ice everything down here. We ice our coffee.
What's like your advertising gimmick for this,
Okay.
man?
And you have to
You
come
think
up with
it's
a
hot?
song.
Wait till you have this hot chocolate with marshmallows.
hot.
Those
Oh,
marshmallows.
Cold hot chocolate.
hot
Coming to a street corner near you.
Cold brewed hot chocolate.
Would you do like a stand or would you have like a store called
I love it.
Oh my god.
Hold on, can you sing us a
Alright.
song? Can you give us a jingle for your cold brew hot chocolate?
So you're living in Florida and you're really thirsty for some cold hot coffee, chocolate stuff.
Yes,
Oh
I'm in.
That was incredible.
I forgot what I was selling halfway through. So
Dude, you know what? I didn't even want it, but now I'm going to buy it.
something, but you can buy it.
I'm going to buy it.
All right, Dr. Antoine Starpuncher Esquire. Got it. If you
Nailed
could
it.
get rid of one
You've
state,
heard the third,
which state
though,
would it
but-
be? And what? Oh my God.
Be careful.
Andrew.
Dr. Antoine Star Puncher Esquire the Third.
I'm sorry. She's right though. She's right. You don't have to say the third. It's fine.
Get rid of a
You
fucking
nailed it.
state.
It's your
I'm
podcast.
humble. You can drop the third. It's fine.
Get rid of a fucking state or you're off the show.
Get rid of a state.
Get rid of a state. And why? And why?
Okay. Okay. If I had to get rid of any state, it would. To be honest, it would probably be Alaska. Only because that's where the most vampires are going to go, according to the movie 30 Days a Night.
He's not wrong.
I didn't see that one either.
Like,
Yeah, of course you haven't.
well, okay, of course you haven't. It's a movie.
Josh Hartnett is
So
in it.
no, but I would get rid of. I'd get rid of Alaska because, to be honest with you, okay, that's valid. It's valid that she doesn't know.
Did you see my steak look? Did you see it?
But I get rid of it
really
because,
good.
So,
I don't
Alaska?
actually believe it. It doesn't exist. Alaska doesn't exist. I'm pretty
doesn't.
sure. Like, I'm confident. I'm not a flat earther. I'm an anti-Alaskan person. Like, I don't actually think that it exists.
That's
I've never
more
seen it. I've
realistic
never met
than
anyone
the
from
flat
Alaska.
earth thing.
I've
That's
never
the
actually.
next cilantro
here's
war.
There it is.
Is Alaska.
This is the
Alaska
promo. We're
exists.
literally going to
Anthony,
ignite
we just lost
a
all of our
fucking
Alaskan
conflict
fans.
on Twitter.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Like, they
We
don't
were
even have
number
the internet in Alaska
226 in
because
Alaska.
Hey. That is our thing, sir. You get your
Shout out
own.
Canada.
Love you, Canada.
The war horn has been sounded.
Oh my
Take that,
God.
Alaska. Shots fired.
Okay. He's getting rid of
Let's
Alaska.
what's
ask
next?
Steven
Sorry.
a question because he's much less winded in his answers.
Sorry, you're right.
I love you, Anthony.
No, it's not good.
Hey, it's Stevie Wildgard.
The third. No, I'm just kidding.
Nailed it.
About the third. I'm only
Link
the
to the
second.
camera. Okay. Name 5 things you can do with a stapler without staples in it. Arr.
Ooh, that's hot. All right, that's steamy.
Well,
that's all
is
right.
the stapler made of wood?
No.
Have you ever
then I
seen?
can't kill it.
Have you ever seen?
Wait.
I picture like a swing line standard stapler,
I want a
plastic
vampire
outside,
reference.
metal
This is a
inside.
vampire reference.
I want a swing line stapler, but with a wooden casing on it.
Don't hurt yourself.
So,
Stapler.
to answer your
What
question,
can you do with this?
with the wooden stapler that I possess, I could stake vampires. I could beat people in the head with it. I could pretend to staple someone's document and freak them out real quick. Oh no, staple that. Oh, I didn't have staples in this, you know.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. I could put it in my mouth, kind of like the staple remover. Remember that thing? You used to put it in your mouth and pretend you had snake
no.
teeth. But now I just have a whole staple. I just have a whole stapler in
No,
it. Like a duck, like a stapler duck. And then the last thing I would do with a stapler, if I was on a deserted island. No, I'm just kidding. Insert it. No, I'm going to use it as
This is a family show.
Into his stapler holder.
have children.
Into his
to
stapler,
my stapler
which he
holder,
would also
whose
have.
name is Anthony.
Yeah,
No, I'm just
there's,
kidding.
it's a satchel. I am a pocket just for Steven. It's what I do. I have one job. I am a
So kill
stapler
vampires,
taker
kill-
is what I am.
So kill vampires, beat people, pretend to staple as a prank, put it in my mouth to pretend to be a stapler duck, and then
Holster Anthony with it.
That's pretty much what I
this
heard.
motherfucker
And if
just
it's not your
say-
fifth answer, I
I
don't
got nothing.
No.
Yeah,
I got nothing for 5.
yeah. You just stick it in Anthony. All right, that's good.
I would stick it in Anthony.
Yo, you know what? I just
that's
remembered
what-
that
You know what?
the
I knew you
guys
guys
in
were
high
close.
school-
Oh, no touch up.
lying.
Whoa.
I just remembered a story of the guys in high school that, like, for an entire fucking week, I don't know if this was just my high school, but, like, they would literally walk around the hallways of school because they had stolen a stapler, and they would just staple their muscles. Is that, like, a thing that men do?
No.
Yes,
No,
we
it's
all
stapling.
do
Yeah,
that.
everyone does it.
Totally.
Anthony
100%.
staples mine
Yeah,
for
it's
me,
totally
okay?
a normal thing.
I do.
We all staple each
Like
other.
everyone does.
Yeah.
We all take turns.
So it's just
That's
like
the
the
real
people
thing.
in my
It's how
high
friendships
school.
work.
You know what? Thank you
It's
for
just
bringing
how
this to
people-
light
No.
because we've all been really weird about talking about it. But oh shit, now I gotta.
It's also the reason we all these staple tattoos. Like you got one.
Yeah.
You got one.
So it was just them.
Yeah, I've never heard of
Yeah,
that.
that's
I mean,
ridiculous.
joking aside, that's never been a thing.
Yeah, that's not a thing. Like the thing that you just that's never been a thing. The thing that they were probably the undead. You should have killed them a long time ago. Like something's wrong with those people.
Yeah,
Okay,
like they did
for
that
the
for a
record,
whole
that's
week.
not a thing. I mean,
I want to do it
You
now.
always tried to
would've
backtrack. You
been
used to
nice.
do it, didn't you? Yeah, it's not a thing at all.
no. I was trolling Dean.
Totally, yeah.
Okay, well, my last question is for Dr. Antoine Star Puncher Esquire the Third.
Beautiful.
Nailed it. You got it.
So eloquent.
Got it.
I just
Love
want
it.
to know what your take is on Dasani water.
Oh, it's gross.
know.
Everyone knows it's gross. I mean, we live. No, it's you don't want it. It doesn't exist.
It's
Does it
spring
taste
water
like-
or
Is it really
bust.
water?
Tastes like
Isn't
chemicals, right?
Dasani like
Yeah,
the
well,
byproduct of
I'm-
manufacturing Coca-Cola? Like whatever comes out of the butthole of the
it's-
Coca-Cola
it's
plant, they put in a
Slurm. It
Dasani
is
bottle.
Exactly. Yep.
I
Okay, so-
for
Yeah,
one
nobody
love
drinks that.
Dasani.
Does anyone actually drink that?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, no, it's
You're
a real
from
thing.
Florida,
it's real-
right?
Hang on.
Yeah. I
So
live
Zephyr
like
Hills.
an hour from him.
Zephyr Hill.
I mean, I don't know where he lives. I just know his city. Let's clarify that. That sounded fucking creepy.
What's his exact address? Do you know?
So she
I just know his city. I swear to God.
but Zephyr Hills is where it's at in Florida. If you're in Florida, that's the only bottled
Yeah.
water.
No, but okay, so here's the thing. Here's why I'm asking this, because like I have family in New York that think that Dasani tastes great. Like it's better than Nestle or Zephyr Hills or
Chef's
whatever.
kiss.
So
Which Zephyr Hills actually is Nestle, but it's like Florida spring water that Nestle steals from us and then
Fuck
rebottles.
Nestle.
So Northerners love. Okay, I'm interested
they're
now.
pretty
I'm
bad.
interested.
As soon as we find water on Mars, Nestle's going to take it and
Wait,
try
so
to
if we
sell
make
it to you.
pizza dough, if we make pizza dough with
Try to sell it
Dasani,
to
are we
Martians
real
for
New
sure.
Yorkers?
That's-
Ooh, that's a good
Ooh.
question.
maybe that's the key to their pizza.
Dasani.
Oh, well, this has gotten deep. I mean, I for one.
They do like to claim that it's their water. It's probably Dasani.
Yeah, hey Sean, I need you to Photoshop in a
Bastards.
Dasani real quick for me, like in post, and just be like, I for one love Dasani. Dasani is the best tasting water here. We want you to be our sponsor. Thank you.
I will never
gonna give
work
it
for
to
I'm
them.
literally just going to put a pile of shit in your hand. I don't know what to tell you.
Can you put a pile of me in his hand? Just like a bunch of leaves?
I'm just going to put a tiny Steven right there in your palm.
Baby wild card. Doesn't even know how to speak yet. Doesn't know how to
The
even be
sweetest
sassy
doesn't
to
know speak,
anybody.
Can't move. It's just barely crawling.
Still only drawing 2 pages every 4 months.
All right, we are moving on to the artistic portion of this show, where we want to know a little bit about.
We use that loosely.
Very loose, very loose. We want to know about the motivations, the things that make Mr. the Wild Card and Mr. the Esquire tick. So, Mr. Anthony, if I can call you that, sir, I need hard eye contact.
Can't.
I need hard eye contact.
Don't,
Yep,
don't
just
do it.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't do it.
He's doing it.
So you guys said earlier in the show
I do?
that you
Where are
guys
you?
started you guys started doing this comic book. You guys first had your creative stuff like in grade school. Like how young were you and what was like your motivation? What made you guys want to make your
Doing it
first
for grade
comic?
school.
No, so we became friends in high school. We didn't really start trying to make comic books until just after high school, I'd say. And what made us want to do it is just we both. I love to write, and Steven loves to draw. We got together. I wasn't confident enough in my drawings, but I was confident enough in Steven. So I was like, I'm gonna just like whip you until you get this comic book done. We're gonna get it done. Like we're gonna do
marks.
work until until we have a comic book. It's true. He does. It was nice. So I used to put staples in his back. I was like, take these staples, Steven. And
Mainly the
we're gonna
muscles
take the
in my
staples
back.
out of you.
You know what? The
And we're
guys
gonna
always
put-
did
we're gonna
that.
put those staples
They
into
always
the
did
comic
that,
book.
didn't
Right
they?
here.
That's
This is
exactly
where
what
they
they
did
did.
it.
They always, every single time, right there. Yep. So I would staple his arms right here. It was in the sexiest way possible, and then we would use those same.
It was in the form of one of those S's. You know what I'm talking about? The S's that we used to
Oh,
do.
Stussy?
The 3 lines and the 3 lines.
Wait,
Talking about the Stussy.
I think it's what I'm talking
Oh
about.
my goodness.
Stussy.
Yes.
we did that
Let's
too.
all draw our best Stussy.
So,
Oh God.
I have a whiteboard. Let's go.
I have
So-
I have serious questions.
no,
I just lost it
we,
completely.
we've. Go ahead.
No, I'm just like I've lost it completely. Go on.
He's
So,
literally
okay, so
still
we really
answering your
started-
first
Yeah,
question,
he's-
and you're
yeah,
saying you have
he's-
questions.
I'm still
far
answering your
backwards.
first question. I'm trying. So we were okay. So we met in high school, but we really started working together just after high school. And we were making comics. We got a few pages done of our first project. I finished the whole book. No big deal. Steven only drew a couple of pages. Doesn't matter. It's not important. No one's keeping score.
It's not important. You just keep bringing it up, though.
I just keep bringing it up over and over. It's almost as if it's like the sorest part of our friendship, and it needs to be resolved. No. So but basically, like that's what happened. So and then we would both like. You know, you guys are writers. You know how it is. Like you start working on a story, but then you fall in love
What's
with like a different
writing?
idea, and then you're like, "That's writing, right?" And then you're like, "Me." So you're like, maybe I should, finish this idea instead of this idea. And since Steven isn't working on idea A, I'm going to move to idea B. So anyway, so I started writing more and more and more, and Steven like would go with me, and he would also fall in love with the ideas. I hope I made him believe
Most of them.
So we would work together. We got a lot of stuff done. We almost completed the one book, right? Absentees.
Absentees is technically completed, but
See?
it was never colored. But it was all word balloon and everything.
So we finished. Yeah, so we finished one book when we were younger, and then like we just kind of like we just both started families separately.
Life
We
got
kinda,
the
went
best
on
of
our
us.
own, life got life finds a way. Exactly,
Stupid women and children ruining
sorry, what?
dreams
Oh,
all over
sorry.
the world.
Oh, sorry, what? He didn't say anything, Dina. When this is edited out, you're gonna look
We
weird.
birthed your children. We ruined our bodies for you.
It's true.
I love my wife's body.
I wouldn't say
post-birth.
they're ruined though, Dina. I
honest.
feel like that was like a mischaracterization.
Wow, look at Stevie. He's so
but-
cute.
but-
Look at him. I love my wife's body after children. That's so cute. I love it. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was
my
listening.
rock.
Man.
So no, but so Steven has an amazing family. So I just was like, okay, well, I guess I'm never gonna make any comic books with Steven. So I started my own, doing my own thing. But then I really missed
sad.
working with Steven. It was my, it's like one of my favorite things to do. So I approached him and I was like, hey, Steven, I have an idea for a book. What do you think of this? So I was like, I have an idea for a book. What do you think of this? I think it'll
I
work
need
out.
2 pages
And
if you can handle it.
I need 2 pages. For
Just
4
2.
months. But actually, so what I said was I framed it in like with the idea of recognizing that we are adults, we do have families. I'm a single dad. He's a very happy person with a beautiful marriage and children and everything. So we both have stuff going on. So I was like, look, it's okay if you only do 1 page a month. It doesn't matter. Like it's more about just like the growth of the book, and let's see if we can get it done. So we started a podcast,
Camaraderie.
and we've been keeping ourselves accountable, and through. Yeah, and exactly, and like through the podcast, Steven is actually just done more than I ever imagined he would, or I think you've done more than you would imagine.
Turns
right,
out
Steven?
I like to show off in front
you've
of
done
people.
a lot. It's been
No.
Turns out I just like having an audience.
yeah.
So yeah, now I'm doing 2 pages
Yeah,
a
so
week.
every week the podcast has
week.
kept us somewhat accountable.
So give us a little bit of, for the folks at home that haven't been tuning into the We Have Issues podcast and absolutely should, otherwise you get the back of my
Jagoffs.
hand. What's this? What's the comic book about? What's the basic synopsis here?
It's a semi-autobiographical time-traveling graphic novella, which basically follows the main character as he's packaging his like entire life away because he has just been broken up with essentially. So he has to he's packing up his room and everything, and he stumbles upon this record that he made for like his significant other that just left him, and he puts it on this vinyl player, and this record player kicks on, and these musical tendrils just come out of it and just engulf, wrap, and pull him into this like time warpy zone that takes him to different moments throughout their relationship and prior to their relationship to maybe sort of teach him some sort of lesson, or for him to visit various moments where either it was great or sad or somewhere in between.
That was very well said. But yeah, so it's the various songs that are on this anniversary album remind the character of specific moments throughout his life, and he's thrust back into those moments, and he's forced to kind of relive them, and with the current consciousness that he has, knowing all the terrible things that were to happen to the relationship. So can he fix it? Should he just learn to tolerate or, accept what happened? So that's what
basically what happens is when he tries to alter the memories, the record player doesn't allow him. So it resets it almost Groundhog Day, where the moment he starts to go off script from the memory, it resets the memory, and he's basically forced to relive the memory, and he has to say and fall in line with what was said. Otherwise, it doesn't let him continue.
That sounds amazing. I can't wait to hopefully check it out, to see that finished product. And if you guys want to see the process as they go through building this comic, this musical, this freaking creative conglomeration of awesomeness, check out the We Have Issues podcast. All right, guys. Now it's time for something I'm very excited about.
Oh, Lord.
So,
this should go really well.
We are all professional voice actors that folks at home don't realize. But no, so we wanted to play a little homage to you, have a little something in tap. Because when I first saw it, I was like, man, this is hilarious. This is why I love Anthony. But how hard can it be to date a bot? And it turns out it's really fucking hard, and I'm not nearly as good at it as you are. But this is
True story.
Dina started this. This was Dina's idea. She jumped in. She found herself a bot.
Wait. Okay, so I want to preface this because this is a bot. I don't know if it's a bot because I don't really know how to tell what a bot is.
We don't know.
Here's the thing. When I first started Twitter, I had never heard of bots. I didn't know it was a thing. I knew scammers or whatever, but we all know that. Well, not all of us. Some of us are stupid. But beside the point, I had talked to this bot that we communicated with regularly. I didn't know, and I was just like, this is a really weird person. Why are they?
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, that was my first Twitter interaction, and I was like, wow, somebody.
Was it your first friend on Twitter?
It was my first DM ever, and I didn't know, and I was like, wow, I have,
that's serious.
I don't know what, 50 fucking followers, so, oh my god, somebody's messaging me, they think I'm cool. So they messaged me the day that we all got involved in this again, because I stopped replying to them because I was like, I don't fucking care that you're divorced and trying to get your budget back on track or whatever the fuck. I don't care.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
She literally was talking to me about how she was divorced, and I didn't care. I was like, I don't communicate with people like that. I don't. You're on the internet. I don't give a fuck about you. So anyway. I just lost 15 followers at that moment. Oh, so sorry. So yeah, she messaged me again, and this is when all this started. So I just wanted to preface that. That Dina's a fucking idiot.
Right.
Oh God, I love it. And so Dina started it. She brought me in, and then we tried to set her up to bring Anthony in. So how we've created this, I've transcribed the entire script. And we're gonna just switch everyone's role. So here's how this is gonna look. This is how this is gonna look. What this dramatic reading, and we're going to read this like a freaking radio play. We're just going to go all the way through and try to keep our shit together. This is called The Susan, a dramatic bot read homage to Anthony dating robots. The role of Dan Dan will be played by Anthony.
Originally played by you,
correct.
Right? We need to make this clear. So you were Dan Dan, but Anthony's going to read that.
And
I'm Dan Dan too.
Dan Dan 2 is going to be played by Mr. The Wildcard.
Das Wildcard.
Wildcard, actually.
Wait, I'm Dan Dan too.
You were
originally.
We switched up the roles, right?
You are no longer Dan Dan 2.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You've been written out.
I just thought that I was teal, so I was like, oh my god, look, it's teal. Okay.
Nope, you're pink.
I think you're pink.
Yep. So
it's the worst.
You know what? Daniel
color.
missed a super opportunity there to make Dina's character.
God, I could have had her be yellow.
Yeah. I really
fired.
thought that you did, honestly, because I saw my name and I was like, oh my god, thank you. He knows me, but he doesn't know my fucking name.
Oh, fuck yeah, it's true. I just confused everything. So this is
he did make
this is
Anthony
literally.
I'm sorry, Anthony. I'm sorry.
This is literally
We left Daniel in charge of this. He
yellow. Fuck, got drinks.
That's what he does. I'm shit. That's fine.
Daniel, stop Stevie Wildcarding all over this damn podcast, okay?
All right. So The Susan will be played by the incomparable Dina, and Lord Anthony, aka Triangle Tim, will be played by yours truly. And our narrator will be producer Sean. So when
I shall narrate.
So all right, we need some dramatic like radio music.
I've got it. Hold on. I've got it right.
And let's all get in character. Let's all take a moment. Just let's get this gonna deep here.
I hope nobody can hear me swallowing because I get okay.
That's
never
what she
mind. That
said.
was gonna.
That's what she said.
Whoa.
So, okay, wait.
Damn it,
Hold
Dina.
on. Here's the thing. Without being weird, my friend that I FaceTime every day.
She said weird. Do it.
She says that I swallow really loud, and every time I take a sip, I'm like,
Oh my God!
Damn it, Dina.
If Dina were here, she would say that's what she said.
All right. Now that we've gotten completely inappropriate and got taken down by Apple, all right, let's all get into character.
This is not getting published, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, are you ready?
Let's do this.
No.
All right.
Are you ready?
Let's do this, baby.
Do it. Yep.
That's what she said.
The Susan, a dramatic bought read homage to Anthony dating robots. The scene opens up with the Susan, the scammer, Dan, and Dan 2 already in the throes of conversation. The Susan has been discussing Bitcoin opportunities with Dina, aka Dan 2, previously.
I work for Wales Investment Company, and I'll love to know if I can proceed telling you more about this project.
Is it like an art project? A dream board? I too have a dream board. One day I will find that unicorn. The horn will be mine.
Well, that's nice.
Whales. Like narwhals? The mythical unicorn of the sea?
Not an art project, but an investment project that worth lifetime profit.
That's awful pushy, Susan. You haven't even waited for my assistant to introduce himself. Don't tap your foot at me, Susan. Be patient. Sheesh. Keep it up, and I think you wouldn't want to hear about our project, too. Ours isn't an art project either.
Oh, I'm sorry for rush. Oh, was thinking you explained it already. I'll rather wait.
Enter Dan.
Hi, Susan! I was finally released from my cage by Master. Master says, Dan, come and retrieve Bitcoin. You can help, Dan.
Oh, yes. What is it you wish to know, Dan?
Master wants to know if I can trust you.
Well, you can trust me. And can ask a question.
Dan can ask 8 questions? Can he give Business Associate Dina 4 of his questions?
Dan, you can ask questions. I'm her to give answers.
I'm Dan. Not Dan.
Oh, okay.
I'm Dan. He is not Dan.
Dan, not now! We're asking questions of the Susan!
Okay, good.
If she answers 8 questions, Master will let us do business.
Okay, I'll explain more about whales. You ask any questions that come across your mind.
How about you explain half about narwhals? And we ask 4 questions, then you explain the other half about the unicorns of the sea, and we ask for 4 other questions.
Whales is an investment company. I'd love for you to look at our website.
It looks very blue, like the ocean.
Check that now.
I checked. I'm a super reader.
Oh, that's right.
Right.
It's just a simple task.
I know. It's so simple.
Okay, it's my turn for questions, the Susan.
My name is Susan. My name is Susan. But you keep referring to my name as a subject here?
It's how Master makes me pay the respects to the big brain.
Master forces us to respect people as subjects.
I'm sad, Susan. Master no let Dan Dan big boink boink. For my question, would you tell Dan Dan a joke? That's what make us trust the Susan?
Okay. Well, I'm here for no jokes. But what jokes do you prefer, Dan Dan?
Did it always have knock jokes?
Okay, hold on. Okay. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Susan!
Oh, Susan, you silly goof. My turn for a question. What happened to dinosaurs? The truth now. None of that conspiracy nonsense.
Please, Susan, we need to know.
That's why I knocked, Dan Dan.
Okay, thank you. I was nervous.
It's cold here.
Susan has fallen quiet for some time.
Susan, where are you?
Silence.
Please, Susan. Dan Dan don't want the cage again.
Silence.
I hear, Master. Please, Susan, please. Where are you, the Susan?
The Susan, please. I can't lose my Dan Dan. He's the only other believer in our investment strategy to fake another moon landing.
Dan Dan? Type quietly. Maybe Master won't notice.
Dan Dan, you're being too loud still. The echoey laugh.
The echoey laugh.
I'm sorry.
The apology too.
Must invest. Bitcoin must invest.
Need the Bitcoin.
This is much.
Susan left the chat, but Dan Dan brought her back in.
Susan, please message the Master. Master trusts you now. He willing to make lots of money. I still have one arm left. You can save my other by messaging him. Say, dinosaur. He'll invest 10K immediately.
Susan departs for Lord Anthony's DMs. So, the story picks up there.
Hello, Antoine. How are you doing today?
Hello! I am well enough, I suppose. How are you? If you aren't interested in doing business, I will move on to the next message. Otherwise, speak the code word and let's discuss how we can get some Bitcoin.
Dinosaur. The Susan. That's the code word?
Welcome to the Dark Triangle. Have the others informed you of your duties?
Not really, but you can as well tell me. What's my duty?
Apparently you are not properly introduced to the hierarchy or how this works. I will see to it that Dan Dan's cage is made less comfortable to remind him that this sort of insolence will not be tolerated. Ask Dan Dan to explain your duties to you, and please do not speak to me without addressing me by my appropriate title.
Okay.
You will call me Triangle Tim, or his most pointed.
Triangle Tim?
Yes!
We return back to Dan Dan's chat.
Dan Dan, what are my duties?
Master give you duties? Oh my. We must prepare for them, Susan. What do you know of the flat Earth?
Members of the Flat Earth Society claim to believe the Earth is flat. Walking around the planet's surface, it looks and feels flat. So they deem all evidence to the contrary, such as satellite photos of Earth, as a sphere to be fabrication of a round Earth conspiracy orchestrated by NASA and other government agencies.
Excellent, Susan. Tell Master you're ready to learn about the real flat Earth, aka the hollow Earth, and the beings within. They're the key to everything, Susan. Everything. This is how we get the bitcoins, the real bitcoins.
Okay.
We find ourselves back in the Triangle Tim's chat.
I'm ready to learn about the real flat Earth, aka the hollow Earth and the beings within. Everything!
All right, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm in way over my head here. I just wanted a couple of friends, and now I'm somehow the leader of this triangle cult. I'm not even sure how to get out at this point. I don't think anyone actually likes me.
Please don't let your emotions control your thoughts.
It's too late. There's only one person who can stop this now. The person who wrote me in the first place. Fucking Shannon.
Silence.
Susan, talk to me. I'm scared. How do I get out of this? What do I do? If they find out I'm a fraud, they will sacrifice me.
Bye.
The Susan has left Lord Anthony's chat.
You have the heart of many Shannons.
We return to the Dandans.
That's not what brought me here.
What brought you here? Was it Mother of the ship?
The Susan has left the Dandans chat. But fear not. Dandan brought her back in.
The Susan! Please don't leave! We need you.
I'm leaving because no one listens to me. Bye. My code is I'm leaving.
Sassy bot.
Susan? I'm listening.
Investment only. This bitch.
Well, Master does investments. That's why we're here.
We have 10,000. We can invest from the fortunes of our dinosaurs.
Good. Why not let me explain more about the company? Then see my investment plans.
Lord Anthony has entered the chat.
Oh, Master is here. Please use code words so we can proceed.
Can I proceed with my explanation, or I leave for good? Question mark, question
Master will respond until you use the code word. He sees all.
Stop being a bully, Susan. We said Master is here and waiting for the code word to proceed with investment.
Dinosaur.
The Susan attempted to give a lengthy explanation as to what her company did.
Susan, what have you done?
Hold up.
Susan posted a link.
Susan, if you wish for me to click on the link, you must address me appropriately. Do not disrespect me before the eyes of my congregation.
Susan, don't make him angry. He will hurt Dan again.
Oh no, Dan mustn't be punished for the Susan's disrespect.
For this transgression, Dandan's cage shall be halved once again.
The Susan, you said you'd help Dan. Oh my, this isn't good. No more corner, no more pea corner for Dan.
If I am not properly addressed, we shall have it another time. Dan Dan will be forced to lose his calves in order to fit, and we all know that's his most attractive feature.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's too late!
Okay, bye.
The Susan do!
The Susan has left the chat. End scene.
It's good.
Oh my god.
It's good stuff.
Anthony, dude, I couldn't keep it together with that voice. I couldn't.
That was incredible.
Keep it together. That was incredible, dude.
It was like Dobby meets Smeagol, and I loved it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking the whole time.
Every time you jumped in, I was
Thank you.
dying.
No, dude.
I was waiting for it. I was like, if I would have known that that's what he was going for, man, I would have been slave too. Right? I would have been right there with it. I didn't know that's what he was going to do. I'm over here all pompous and stuff, but I'm just as
I didn't know
as
either,
shitty
honestly.
as Dan Dan.
Damn it! I should have done an accent.
It was so good.
I can't believe you got her to say the code word dinosaur that many times.
I was at work the whole
Yo,
time this
I
happened.
was so shocked.
It was so funny. You guys.
I mean, and like,
Yeah,
and
you
for
guys
the
were
record,
killing me. I was at work trying to just like live my life. So good.
No, I was gonna say the best part is that I had no idea of what Anthony was telling her in the other chat.
Yeah.
So like, I'm
that's
just
funny.
like making shit up on this end and trying to hope that it like streamlines with what he's saying.
I was literally desperately texting
it was
Anthony
so
like
funny.
notes, and I was like, "This is everything we've told her so far. Go with it." Like I was so desperate for him to understand. I was like, "No, I'm not fucking playing this game."
Oh shit!
It was.
That's great.
No, I totally appreciated that. So like and it was funny because like I actually like Dina's notes helped a lot only because. At first, like I mentioned Shannon as a joke because I was like, I don't trust anyone. I was like, you guys are setting this up for your podcast. Like someone is like, it's one of you guys doing this thing, trying to get me. You guys are trying to mess with me, and I don't love you guys for this. Why are you doing this to me? But then Dina's like, I mean, if you guys sold that, then that's great because she was just like, this is everything you need to know. I don't want to be uncomfortable here. And I was like, okay, maybe this is real, and I should play along anyway. So I just like played along. So it was great. It was. So
I still have no idea,
But-
like if it's a real person
I
or
really-
not. I don't
so-
know how to tell the difference.
So I looked at the profile, and I think it used to be a real person, and I think it got hacked.
Hold on. Are we sure it's not Dina's mom?
Okay.
Because I thought that's
So
what we thought
for
it
the
was.
record, that's what's hilarious about
Swear
you
to God, if
thinking.
that woman comments about my fucking feet, and I'll fucking drink to that. Mom,
No,
if you're
drink to
listening, don't fucking comment about my
Drink.
goddamn feet again.
That's fair.
Twice. I know that. Don't do it on our fucking channel again. Thank you.
And so that's what.
Wait, so people don't just send feet pictures to their parents? That's something
You have
we
to
do.
drink
yeah, you gotta staple.
I don't know.
I'm
yeah,
out.
feet's a
I'll take
buzzword,
this-
You
buddy.
guys-
So here's what's
no, I
funny.
gotta-
First of
is
all,
that
drink,
your
Steven.
pa-
Second of all,
So now it is
I got
My
it.
time.
dogs are getting
I got it.
pissed
Thank
off
you.
at me over here, scratching on the door. Okay,
right.
I'm sorry.
It is now time for
Oh.
a tradition unlike any others, where we have a steamy, sensual sex scene read. Now here's the deal: we didn't find these on our own. We're not trying to knock romance.
An erotic.
All right, here we go, buddy. And I put it in the group chat with you, me,
Oh,
and Dina.
no.
all right, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, that's much. Oh, this is long. All right,
It's
Are
not
you
as
guys
long
ready?
as you
Read
think.
it ahead.
Here we go.
I'm not. I'm
That's
just.
what she
I just saw
said.
that it's long, but go on.
Go for it, bud.
Thank you.
Drink,
Yeah.
Dina.
Oh.
Yeah.
Katerina by James Frey, 2018. I'm hard and deep inside her, fucking her on the bathroom sink. Her tight little black dress still on. Her thong on the floor. My pants at my knees. Our eyes locked. Our hearts and souls and bodies locked. Come inside of me. Come inside me. Come inside me. Blinding, breathless, shaking, overwhelming, exploding white God, I come inside her. My cock throbbing. We're both moaning. Eyes, hearts, souls, bodies. One white God. Come
Come. I close my eyes, let out my breath. Come. I lean against her, both breathing hard. I'm still inside her, smiling. She takes my hands, lifts them, and places them around her body. She puts her arms around me. We stay still and breathe. Hard inside her, tight and warm and wet around me. We breathe. She gently pushes me away. We look into each other's eyes. She smiles.
That was hot.
Okay, hold on. Anthony, let me just say something. You sell every single thing that you do so well. But are you literally Mark Hamill as the Joker? Like, that's all I see while you're doing that. I'm literally seeing Mark Hamill as the Joker.
Oh my god, that was so good.
Going for. That's awesome.
Come, Batman.
I'm so glad that's what you got. I was going for a combination of like. I'm so glad, dude. I was literally trying to do like Mark Hamill the Joker and the Grumble from Real Monsters. That's what I was like, kind of mixing those two together, and that's what I like came up with. So,
can I put in a request for next time you do him from Powerpuff Girls?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I would like to see Mr. Vilcard read Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh fuck.
For sure.
Oh man.
Him had awesome.
That was incredible.
That was fun.
That was incredible. All right, so I hope that we got this one a good solid one for you there, bud.
Okay, for the record, this will be our longest episode
This
of
might
all
be a
time.
two-parter.
That's what we do.
And it won't be even
guys.
close.
It's not very girthy.
It's a two-parter.
It's just a long episode.
Yeah, we
This
could
is-
split it into two parts.
Yeah, this definitely might be a two-parter because I don't want to lose a lot of this content. We have some fucking
We could
gold
literally
here.
be like, and next time on the Don't Make It Weird podcast, part 2 of Don't Make It.
Yep.
Oh wait, the one with
Whatever it's called. You know.
Wait, okay, on part 2.
we have more issues. Issues continued.
The part 2.
The issues continue.
Fucking hell,
The
why
issues
am I
strike back.
Issues 2, Electric Boogaloo.
The
You've
issues
got
strike
Danielitis,
back.
that's right.
Oh man.
Part
All right,
2
so guys,
of the one where we have issues. Sorry.
so this very well could be a two-part episode, and this ends up being that. I can't believe it. Anthony, Steven, the doctors and the Esquires. Man, I can't believe that you guys came on and just gave us this freaking amazing show, guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Thank you for having us.
Oh man.
No, of course. Thank you so much for having us. This was a lot of fun.
It really was a lot of fun.
Dina, no seducing the hosts.
Sorry.
All right. So
You can catch Anthony and
Dina,
Steven
watch
on the
Lost
We
Boys.
Have Issues podcast. Two best friends, Anthony and Steven, navigate adulthood while trying to build successful careers in the comic book industry. New episodes every Wednesday, right?
Yes.
There we go.
And
In addition to that,
you can also find Anthony and Zoe, Steven's mortal enemy, on Are They Still Together, where they watch movies and discuss whether the main couples are still together, and they're definitely going to do
Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights. That's going to be the one. That's going to be the next one. I can promise you. I can't. All right, so guys, Anthony, where can the folks find you on Twitter?
You can find me at twitter.com/wehaveissuespod. You can also find me at twitter.com/aretheystillpod. You can also find me at twitter.com/Anthony Lafusi, which good luck spelling it. Hopefully they'll put it below somewhere. We don't know. But that's
It'll
where I
be
am. That's
in
where I
the
post all the
description.
silly bot stuff. I trust you. I'm sure it will. But yeah, so you can find me at all the links below. I post all the silly bot stuff and everything that you've heard here. That's where it is. I also post random movie pitches and podcast stuff. So see you there.
All right.
Thank you.
And
Thank you so much, guys.
Mr. Wildcard, where can we find you, baby?
You can find me at Ostrich Colony Co. Just CO at the end. On Twitter.
And Dinosaurus, where can they find you on Twitter?
You can find me at Dinosaurus D. That's Big D. Arr.
And you can find me at Dan Q Writes Thing, not Dank Rain, not Dank.
Just one thing.
Dan Q Writes
No,
Thing.
it's
Shout out, Ray.
dank. It's dank rights thing.
Donk.
Don't
It's
listen to me.
actually, okay, in Dutch, it's actually donk.
Donk.
Because remember, I learned a little bit of Dutch for
Donk.
Belgian fans. Oh my.
It's donk.
Donk.
Fuck, that's gonna be my new thing now. So, all right, guys.
Oh, Lord.
So, again, thank you so much. If you like this podcast, you can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us anywhere. Subscribe, give us some likes, and do the same for Anthony and Steven. I heard that Anthony will sing you a personalized song for every single like on his podcast. So, guys,
He will.
producer Sean,
True.
thank you for dealing with this
Usually
madhouse.
Mbop, but yeah.
Oh, my favorite song. Don't even do that to me. Producer Sean, thank you for putting this all together, and Godspeed for the next 28 hours as you have to try to edit this monstrosity.
Hold on. Did you guys just hear something?
I hear the
Anthony, Steven, Dina, did you hear something?
I heard a.
It was weird. I kind of felt like my ear was tickling, but I didn't really hear anything. Yeah, that was weird. I'm gonna drink.
All right, producer Sean, we love you, buddy. Play us out. Let's get some jazz hands.